Will, I bet you went to the market again this morning, didn't you?
Ha, you know me too well. Of course I did. And let me tell you, it was more crowded than a concert.
Crowded is your middle name. Did you actually manage to park, or did you just circle forever?
Barely. I had to stand in line behind at least 10 people. Standing in line means waiting your turn, you know?
Wow, that's patience. I always freak out I'll lose my parking ticket. Have you ever actually lost it?
Once, the guard made me show my ID and describe my bike in detail. So embarrassing. But I got my bike back.
You got lucky. Some guards will make you pay extra for that.
Tell me about it. But at least at the market, people laugh it off. Supermarket guards are like robots.
Ha, now you sound like an old man. Speaking of which, what did you buy this time?
The usual. Vegetables, a giant bunch of bananas, and don't laugh, a whole chicken. You?
Just fruit and some bread. But I have to ask, do you ever get tired of bananas?
Never. Bananas are my thing. But I'm picky, always asking, is this fresh? Fresh means not old, not stale.
You sound like my grandma, but honestly, the best part is the vendors. My favorite one always gives me a little extra when I chat.
Hey, I get extra too. Maybe we're both charming, or maybe they just want us to leave faster.
You wish. Do you ever bargain or just pay full price like a rookie?
I always bargain. I ask, can you give me a discount? Or is that your best price? It's part of the fun.
I get shy about that. Once I didn't bargain and paid a ripoff for a melon. Total rookie move.
Ha ha. Live and learn. Now I ask for a sample before buying fruit. Did you ever get offered a sample?
Sometimes, but if it tastes bad, I run away fast.
Speaking of running, ever run out of cash at the market? I did last week, had to put stuff back. So embarrassing.
Yup, and the change purse I carry is always either empty or overflowing. Coins everywhere.
Admit it. You're the type who holds up the line counting coins, right?
Ha! Only when you're behind me. Anyway, do you like the supermarket or market more?
Market, hands down. The chit-chat, the chaos, the chance to bargain. Supermarkets are too quiet, no personality.
Oh, so you're a market soul, but the supermarket has AC. Ever think of that?
Aircon is nice until you freeze. Plus, at the market, you get small talk with random aunties.
Fair point. By the way, ever seen anyone negotiate so hard the vendor gives up?
I have. There was this grandma who knocked the price down by half just by smiling.
Skills. What's the biggest bundle you've ever carried home?
Giant bunch of herbs. My arms were dying. Your turn. Plastic bag or cloth bag person?
Cloth bag all the way, when I remember. But when I forget, plastic it is.
And then the bag splits and everything rolls down the street. True story?
Guilty. Oranges everywhere. A vendor chased me to help pick them up.
That's market spirit. People help and you always end up chatting.
True. But let's argue. Do you actually use those receipts you get at the supermarket?
Never. At the market, you pay, you smile, you leave. Receipts are just paper to lose.
See? Another reason markets win. Ever feel like you're being overcharged, though?
Sometimes, but I just ask, is this a fair price? Most vendors drop the price a bit.
But if someone's a real rip-off artist, what do?
Say thanks and walk away. There's always a better stall nearby.
Okay, new topic. Ever suspicious when things are too cheap?
Absolutely. I always check for freshness or ask for a sample. If it's too cheap, something's up.
Ever got home with something spoiled? Strawberries are my curse.
Bananas, actually. Sometimes I get home and half are mush. Mom says, check before you pay.
Do you dare buy leftover fruit at closing time? I once bought apples so cheap. Ate 2, threw out 4.
I do sometimes, but it's a gamble. But hey, sometimes you get a good deal, sometimes just a funny story.
That's what I love. Half the market is food, the other half is stories.
And the other half, yes, I know that's 3 halves, is bargaining.
Haha, your math is terrible, but your bargaining is worse.
Ouch. Next time you do the bargaining, I'll just stand back and laugh.
Deal, but only if you carry the bundle home.
Fine, but if the bag breaks, you're the one chasing after oranges.
Challenge accepted. By the way, what's your best tip for shopping at the market?
Smile at everyone. And if you don't get a deal, at least you make a new friend.
Sometimes the good deal is the laugh you share with the vendor.
And if you want the freshest, best stuff, remember, the early bird catches the worm. You know, that means if you arrive early, you get the best things. In shopping, going early means you have more choices and the freshest food.
The early bird catches the worm? Fine, but I still prefer sleeping in.
Either way, we always end up with something to laugh about. Next time, let's go together and see who gets the better deal.
You're on, but loser carries the bags home.
Challenge accepted. Now let's see if the vendors can handle both of us at once.